Real quick, I just want to say that I'm about to head to the mall. There's a Disney store in there, and I'm gonna go see if they do this special type of celebration there. I saw one girl do it. I forgot where it was. I think it might have been like Pinterest or Twitter or Instagram. Um, so I'm gonna show you real quick what it looks like. It's the mall, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be busy. It's not the mall that I work at though, so it'll be good. All right, catch y'all later. Hi guys, I'm back. Um, yeah, the video previously that I shot, that was a couple days ago, and I ended up going to the mall to run a couple errands. I told y'all one was to go to the Disney store because they do that celebration thing. It's not really anything major. They just, or the one near me, they just put your name up and say congratulations, whoever it is, and that's about it. It stays up there for like 30 seconds, so you got to be quick on it, I think. And so I went there with my friend, um and I mean, it was a Sunday, so it wasn't too bad at the mall, but it's a Sunday and it's a mall, so of course you're gonna end up having some type of crowd yeah, some ended up having some type of crowd there. So we went there because she had to look for something and I had to look for something as well. I was looking for excuse me, for some luggage. How excuse me, however, what I had in mind, they didn't really have it. I think Macy's might have had something similar to it. However, I just didn't really like the print. I didn't think it was big enough. So I'm gonna still look around. I think I might have found something, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna keep looking at it. That's that. Yeah. So when I went to the Disney store, they had some things there. I go there, at least twice a month just to see what they have. See if anything I can't live without, and it's always the case there. So, however, I went there and I told her, or I told one of the cast members. I don't know if they still use that word there, if they don't work actually at Disney, but I told one of the cast members that yeah, I got accepted to the DCP, and I saw that you guys do something like a congratulations on your screen. So I told the lady, and she went and she was trying to put it up on the projector. So that didn't really, it kind of backfired because we were waiting there for at least 15 minutes. My friend and I, we were waiting there for 15 minutes trying to see my name up there on the screen just because I could say I did it. My face looks pink in this shot. Anyway, um, she came back and she said, "Well, I'm sorry to say that, but the projector's not working anymore. So, just give it a few more minutes. If it doesn't come up, then I'm sorry." So we waited again, nothing. So we were about to leave, and she came back and she said, "Did it come up? It didn't. It didn't come up." And I said, "No, it didn't come up. But it's okay. Just maybe next time I'll come back. Probably not. I don't know. I'll try to come back there, go back there." So I did, and she said, "Well, yeah, sorry, the projector's not working. It wasn't working yesterday, so we'll get somebody to fix it." So I was like, "All right, no problem," and just left. After that, we kind of went to different places. Like I said before, my friend was looking for a costume party. I mean, costume was looking for a costume to go to a costume party, and I ended up just going with her. I mean, I kind of did the main thing I wanted to do, which was go to the store and look for luggage, but they didn't have what I was looking for, so probably ended up having to buy it online, like I said before. And that was about it. I know the last video I told you that I was working on an invitation for something this coming, yeah, I don't know if I gave y'all a date, but the coming weeks. Something's coming this week. I don't want to show you everything because I want it to be, a surprise. Like, oh, that's what she's been working on this whole month, whatever. But I'm going to give you guys a quick tour. Not now, but perhaps next video. She heard a noise. Someone called the police. She heard a noise. Anyway, so I'm not going to show you everything. And she's trying to get into the shots. Oh, fun. Anyway, yes, my mom and I were working together on something. I seen a couple people, or a couple other, a couple other DCP vloggers working on their haunted houses and everything. And I seen one actually, which was pretty cool on online and on Instagram too. I haven't really checked the Twitter so far, but I haven't heard anything from that or from them. So I'm going to put mine out there. It's nothing going to be like pretty big, but my family and I've done, my mom and I, mostly my mom, because she likes to do all these creative and hands-on things. So I'm going to help her with hers. And then I think Halloween, I'm supposed to help her with her classroom, things like that. So I'm excited. I really am excited. We already started decorating our houses with the Halloween things, and just like my mom, she likes to do a lot of things hands-on. Like, she'll put two things together and make it something that you buy at the store for twice as much. And she just got the material from like Dollar Tree or something. She spent $7 on it. The thing was $7 to make, and you go to like Hobby Lobby or something like that, and they spend like, I don't know, $37 on it. So I'm going to be showing you guys that pictures, maybe a short video or something. I'll add it to my story on Instagram perhaps. I think that's about it. Honestly, I've just been working, and I'm still like, I'm in sleep debt. That is a real thing though, because I'm doing a paper on it. I started working on a paper on it that I haven't been sleeping well at night. I don't know why. It's not really, I don't know if you call it insomnia, but I'd be waking up. I go to bed early just to wake up like an hour or two later and then still be up for the rest. So last night I told you guys I was working on the invitations and I finished them. Not gonna show it to you just yet, but yeah, I spent a couple hours because I started at 7. I didn't finish it till like maybe 12:15. It wasn't a lot. I just wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. And the materials that I use, I use not really markers, but I sometimes use Sharpies just to do the outline of it. I also use colored pencils, of course, shading pencils sometimes, and I've just kind of started it, but not really. Makeup, I've been buying cheap makeup, and I've been using like the brushes and like the eyeshadow brush, the spongy one, the little tiny spongy ones. I've been using that to actually like, I don't know what the word to call it, but kind of like smooth it out. And it's real nice. Like, I've gotten compliments on it. I've done other projects with it as well. With that, and maybe one video I'll show you how I do it. It's nothing special, but I kind of like it. It's pretty cool actually. But the thing is, it is cheap makeup. I got it from a store. It cost like $5. So I don't wear makeup, as you can tell. As you can tell, I don't wear makeup. However, this stuff, if your skin is really, really sensitive to certain things, like for me, my skin is sensitive. Like, I'm allergic to almost everything. So I have to be careful when I touch things or when I go out. I've been trying to wear like long sleeves, like light long sleeves. However, it's been so hot and so humid that this would be the point. But I do have to be careful when I go out and when I touch other things. For example, last night I was coloring, I don't know what you call it, coloring. Yeah, I was coloring, and some of it got on my forearm, so I flicked it off, and then next thing I know, like my whole forearm was red. I was like, oh crap, here we go again. So I put some like water on it. Hopefully it stopped turning red and stopped itching. So I do have to be careful around things like that. And I don't know what it's going to be like when I go down to Orlando, because last time I went to Orlando, it was pretty, actually it wasn't even Orlando. I went to my grandma's house, which is like maybe an hour or so from Orlando, South Orlando. And she lives near the beach, but it's like in the middle of nowhere near the beach. So like if you need to go anywhere, you would have to drive more inland to get to places like that. It's like at least a mile or two to the nearest store, which isn't bad. However, like it changes completely when you drive by, because she lives in a much older neighborhood, and it's almost empty. Like there's a few people there. They keep to themselves, and it's really it's not bad, actually. It's pretty nice there, but it was hot, and it was miserable. I was miserable down there. I had to soak in a cold bath for at least 30 minutes almost every day. And I had to make sure that I couldn't be sweating a lot, and I couldn't be doing all this extraness. Like, so I ended up having to stop going to the beach after a certain number of times I went, because the sand and the heat just made it awful. So yeah, so I have to be careful about that. But when I was in Orlando, actually in Orlando this summer, and I went to Disney World, it seemed to like completely stop. I don't know if it was just me mentally, or it's just like my skin, like, hey, we're in Disney, we should, act right. So that, and I found a couple other things too, that helps with my skin. I've been buying some type of juice that helps, so that's always a good thing. So I just need to keep buying that and keep making sure that I drink it. Doctor's orders, apparently. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But I think that's about it. I'm sorry, I know I've been looking off. There's rain clouds. I'm sitting near the window. That's why that's why it keeps changing. I'm not doing anything to the filters or anything, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna make this quick. Yeah, so I don't know when my next video is gonna be. It might be this weekend. Like I said before, I don't know the scheduling for everything, especially with school and with work, and yeah, so I don't know yet. That's about it, I think. I'm gonna leave my Instagram and Twitter down at the description below, so please go check it out. I post a lot of Disney stuff. If you can't tell, I'm a Disney freak, so I think that's the point I'm going to be making. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of Disney vlogs or something. Like I said, I don't know. I've watched them before, and I still can't. There's something missing about it. So hopefully I'll find it and be good about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.